Hey chat, it's Canada Day and I'm going for a hike. I'm being really quiet right now because there's like people walking around and I don't want to look schizo. But yeah. Today we are going up Jocelyn Hill. Um, it's supposed to overlook the Malahat from the other side of the island. There's like I guess like a cove of the ocean, and once you get to the top you can overlook that cove. But I was meaning to do a schizo walk once every season, and I did do one for spring. I walked around this place called Durance Lake. That was sometime in April, I think. But when I tried to upload it on YouTube, it never uploaded. Not too sure why. But it's summer now, July 1st, Canada Day. And wait, so I'm here. Wait, how do I get to the top? I mean, this way it's going upwards, but well, both directions are telling me to go up, so I guess up we go. Usually for these hikes I don't really pack anything, I'm just like on my own, I just have my camera. But I brought a few things. I got a pair of binoculars. That's gonna be kind of fun to use when I reach the top. And I got a water bottle full of like iced water. Probably because it's like 25 degrees. That wasn't an issue when I did my first schizo walk when it was snowing. And well, I guess you guys didn't see it, but when I walked around Durance, it was pretty windy. But hopefully, if I have enough memory and battery, hopefully you guys could see the top of this mountain. Already so far, it's pretty steep. The guys that I passed at the parking lot, they were wearing like hiking shoes and like a camelback. Meanwhile, I'm like, it's frickin' amateur hour here. Like, sure, I have my little satchel for my camera, and like that kind of makes me look professional. But really, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just walking up a mountain. How did I find this place? I usually look up on Google Maps, like mountain or bridge or lake or whatever. Take a look at the pictures and choose which interests me. This one looked kind of cool because from the pictures, the peak is supposed to be like really high. You know, I thought this place wouldn't be packed with hikers today because, you know, it's Canada Day. But the whole side of the road was just filled with cars. I'm just gonna take a little sip of my water bottle real quick. I hear people. Thank you. What a nice dog. In my vlog at Durance Lake, I know that I keep referring to it, and I know that you guys know nothing of what I'm talking about. Well, I guess that's the charm of this, because it is called Schizo Gets Lost in the Woods or something. Oh, what is this? It's like a pile of dead bush. But, I think I mentioned it in the first one, maybe. But on the second one, the second hike video, I was talking about my job at Toyota. But now I do not work there. I quit. And I work in this much more smaller, but more humble shop. Maybe I shouldn't say it just so I don't dox myself. But working in a shop as a technician with only like 4 guys, it's a lot more better than the fast-paced life of a dealership tech. Hello? I noticed a lot of people, well, it's only been 3 people so far, but all of them are going down the mountain. And I know that it's like 3 p.m. and this is probably the hottest of the day. Probably not smart to go up a mountain. Hello? Let's just take another break and take a little sip. Sip of the potion with 308 motion. I guess for context, why I'm so fucking bummed out. I'm wearing dress shoes and dress pants and a dress shirt. You know, I thought it would be fun, like, for the longest time, I yearned for the style of, like, a mafioso man. But to wear an outfit like this while hiking, probably not the best idea. But, what are some things I can talk about? Yesterday, well, you can catch me live on Twitch. My name's Fiddles. I forgot how much D's I added to the name, but twitch.com/fiddles, or is it twitch.com/tvfiddles or something like that. But yesterday, I streamed me unboxing a gigantic container of cassettes. Pretty fun. I was mostly wiping them down with rubbing alcohol because I got them secondhand and they were pretty crusty dusty. But I found some bangers. There was an Earth, Wind and Fire cassette, and there was a Little River Band cassette. And I know I'll probably... Ew. There's like spit or throw up on this root. The hell? And I bought it off of Facebook Market. And the post said that it was mostly like rock and country cassettes. But I was surprised that I found an Earth, Wind and Fire cassette. I love that band. One of my favorite cassettes that I have that I already own. It's got to be... Wait, why is this trail is splitting? Left is always right. But one of my favorite cassettes that I have is the album I Am by Earth, Wind and Fire. I listen to that junk all the time. Oh, I think this is just a viewpoint. Well, chat, if I run out of storage, at least you can see this like halfway point. Already this view looks pretty cool. Oh, I'm facing the wrong way though. Whoa, but you can see like the mountains of Port Angeles, like way over there. Even in July, they're still snow-capped. Whoa, how far can I zoom with this camera? 40. Oh, it can't even focus anymore. All right. I know that I'll never find it, but I will always want an Isley Brothers cassette. I'm not too sure if you guys know, but there's a song called Between the Sheets by the Isley Brothers, and it's one of my all-time faves. It's probably been sampled like 100 times, but I think the original, the one by the Isley Brothers, has to be the best. But recently I've been listening to Zapp, that's Z-A-P-P, and This song, Bounce to the Ounce, it's actually so good. Unironically, I found it from a Biggie Smalls song, uh, Going Back to Cali, and he sampled it from Zap. And just alone, the original song, it's such a banger. But I spent about half an hour just cleaning cassettes on stream, and I had to stop early because the fumes of the rubbing alcohol that I was using to clean the cassettes, the fumes were really getting to me. Like, I started wheezing, my stomach started hurting, my hands started drying up from it. It was pretty sick. I was like dying on live. Am I going the right direction? It looks like we're going downhill. Alright. What else? What was the last thing I uploaded? I worked on that Lexus, the NX 200T, the one that I did an oil change on. That was the last thing that I did. What changed? I insured my car. Not too sure if I told you guys this yet, but I have this 1987 Nissan 300ZX. That's probably the car that you saw in the beginning. And I got insured, and I bought new tires for it, new rims, and thankfully at my work I'm allowed to work on my own car there, which is nice. Just not on like working hours, of course, but hopefully on the weekend I can mount and balance those wheels, and I'm gonna mount them on my car, and it's gonna look so awesome. I even bought like a parking pole, and I'm going to put it in the front bumper, and it's gonna look really, it's gonna have that import vibe to it. Obviously it's looking to be slow as fuck. Just driving here, it was struggling. It's a 3-liter V6. Like, brand new, it's at 150 horsepower. But it was like chugging its way up the hill. And here's some people. Maybe I didn't hear people. Weird. Well, I noticed that I've been crossing a lot of dried riverbeds, which is kind of cool. Maybe if I went here sometime in the spring, there would be some rivers to cross. Well, it looks like we're going uphill again. The sign said like 2 point something kilometers, so it's going to be a while before I hit the peak. Sometimes with these hikes, it's hard to tell if you made it to the top or not, because all the mountains here, it's not a very pronounced peak. What? You can go 4 directions. Okay, that's not a path, but still. Okay, this is going upwards, and there's a sign here. Where am I? It doesn't even say where you are. Usually it says like a big arrow, you are here. Okay, so I started here, and then I walked here. Okay. So this must be, I guess that's why someone scratched it off. But I guess this is a path. And this is the top. That's gonna be far. Alright. Better start trekking. But I remember one time my sister and I, we walked up this place called Mount Work. And you couldn't even tell that we got to the top because it was basically a plateau. I mean, the view was great and all, but it wasn't a one-way trail. Like, there was a southbound entrance and like a northbound entrance, and if you kept going, you would just end up on the other side of the mountain. So it would be nice for there to be a sign at the top, just so people know that you've actually made it. But with a mountain this pronounced, and seeing the pictures online, I think I should know that I reached the top. It's literally like that hit game that everyone's playing. It's called Peak. My friends on my online Discord friends, my imaginary friends, they've been playing Peak recently. Oh wow, it's pretty overgrown here. To those who don't know, Peak is this mountain climbing game. And from the videos that I've seen, it looks pretty fun. And I would buy it. But oh, am I going the right direction? That is not it. Maybe I will turn back, because that is like really overgrown. And I'm wearing like a t-shirt, and I don't want to get freaking ticks. I noticed on that sign that there was an alternate route. Hopefully that route isn't too long, because I know that I'm like already beyond half my storage. I haven't even made it to the top, or at least at the midway point of all things. But I was going to buy it, but my credit card, it declined. Like, I'm not too familiar with credit cards. I only got my first credit card, a month or two ago. I'm still not too sure on how it works. Like, I pay my credit card bills like at the end of every month, right? But I think prior to that, I did a big purchase with my credit card. It was like $700. But at the end of that month, the $700 fine didn't appear on my end of month fee. And then when I went to buy this $6 game, it just declined. So I'm guessing I pay that $700 over time. Oh, whatever. Okay. Yeah, I can take this orange trail. Yeah, okay. So the next left, I guess it's this one. I take the next. Oh, it's filming again. I don't know why, but I know that this camera has this weird thing when it films only for like 9 minutes and then it stops. But I've just been manually turning it back on. I guess the camera just figured out that it had a problem and just started self-diagnosing itself. Oh, there's a fly on the camera. Oh, the fly did not like that I blowed on it. Okay, the path splits again. This is going downwards. And this has like a little reflector thing, so this is probably the right way. Little reflector thing. It should probably be fine, as long as if I keep taking rights on this trail, the more closer I am to the main trail that's overgrown. Hopefully I don't have to delete. Okay, Oh, I hear people. Well, not people, something. I hear something stepping in, like, leaves. Okay. Maybe I should have taken my normal pills before I went hiking in the middle of nowhere. Surely I'm not being stalked. Every time when I go on a hike, I bring this knife with me. I think I showed it in the first one, but yeah, I bring it for like self-protection if I ever get jumped by Diddy or something. I mean, this trail is it's getting pretty steep, so this is probably the right direction. I think my skills with directions is pretty good in terms of going back to where I came. Like getting to the peak, I stumble across like directions, like split paths. But going back and remembering if I took like a left or a right, I'm pretty on top of that. Man, you guys should have seen when I was in my Pokemon Go phase. Fresh out of college, no job, depressed as fuck. All that I did was just, I couldn't even drive too. I was biking around and just playing Pokemon Go. I still have the account. And I'm almost at, I think the max level is 45 and I'm like 34. And that alone is pretty high. Speaking of high, god damn. I'm not even at the top. And this view is wild. Okay, I gotta keep going before I run out of storage because I want you guys to see this. I think that's the top right there. Oh, I'm fine. That water was blue as fuck, dude. Yo. What the fuck? Where am I? Look at all the algae. It's like someone threw up there.